Hello everyone, it's me, RaxusPrime, and I'm here again with another episode of the Night of the Rabbit. I have chills. When I listen to this music and everything I'm supposed to do. And I have done a little bit of research. It will be smoother transition than me just complaining of, oh, I don't know what to do. So, we're gonna use this leaf, the metal frame here.
That must be the sound carrier the magician talked about.
Indeed.
And now where do I find the fifth portal?
I know, don't worry, I know. I haven't spoiled anything that bad, but I do know what to do.
Night once again. I had better hurry.
Indeed.
I need to open the portal to the clearing of the first tree.
The first tree, I think, is here.
Hey, it's starting to vibrate in my hand, and it sounds just like the wind blowing through that hollow stump. This is crazy.
Indeed. Now, we need to go and collect these. The old crystal. Now, you will see what I mean.
Oh-ho! The little crystal statue is starting to vibrate, just like the sound carrier. Oh! The whistling of the wind at the portal tree made the little statue shatter. I'd better take that.
Okay. You see this? Now we need to collect the other statues. Now for the second statue. I will tell you.
Oh-ho!
And once again.
Oh, the whistle. I'd better take. Oh-ho!
And exploded!
I'd better take.
Look at it. Oh!
But that's. It looks like he just fell apart. Now
what's
there's only
right?
a pebble and a couple of twigs.
Oh my god. Can't go through the door anymore. And there isn't any more. Only you awake.
Bottoms up! Who wants to think about tomorrow today? Here.
Locked.
Typical. Okay, I got 3 of them. I think that's enough. Let's go back to... As I said, I haven't researched that much to spoil anything because I'm very afraid that there will be spoilers here. I don't want to spoil anything for myself.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't. Excellent.
Aha!
Perfect.
This is awesome.
It fits.
Okay.
It looks like it was just hit by lightning about 1,000 years ago. Somebody seems to have carved 4
openings, and we need 1 more. I know where it is. I know where it is. The last one is up in the tree. The cold tree, remember? Up here. God, how could I have forgotten about it? The moths are already gone, so...
Oh-ho! Oh! the whistling of the wind at the portal. I'd better take...
Thank you. Now, my friends and family. Oh.
There, that's it. A door. That must be the passage the old magician was talking about. The portal to the clearing of the first tree of Mousewood. Hey, what is this? A room made of green glass. And a sparkling silver key in a fountain. I bet that's some sort of security device fashioned by the old tree walkers to protect this mysterious portal. I've got it! No. How odd. How odd. There's no way this can... Forget. Somehow this doesn't fit. Somehow this... I've got it! No. Forget. The key is... The way it smells, I'd better not stick my hand in there. A glock. It's holding a panel with very... Why is it smiling so mysteriously? Somehow this does... There's no way... There's no way this can be solved. It's hopeless.
That's the thing.
Ugh, it's really burning my eyes and the inside of my nose. It must be an acid fountain. That is downright mean.
Indeed. But I don't have that.
That probably isn't a sound to take along. That probably isn't a sound to take along.
Time for another brainstorm. Trying not to... Because this is as far as I got on that one. Because I felt this is gonna be spoiled! Spoil! So I stopped. So I need to figure out how to do this!
2 hours later.
Okay, I finally figured out I am supposed to use a spell. Because it seemed hopeless, right? So I need a glimmer of hope spell.
I could never stand these sliding puzzles anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
I've got the key!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
get off, hurry!
That doesn't sound good.
Not really.
Oh man, that was a close shave.
Indeed. Use the silver key on the mysterious wooden door!
The portal to the clearing of the first tree. The time has come. If only the Marquis were here, or the old magician. He was going to try and meet me there in his dreams. I hope it works.
Indeed.
But for now, I appear to be on my own.
Kitsune!
Watch out, Jerry! The fox! But where is it now?
Right in front of you, Frog.
Ooh.
Plato, this is Kitsune. You've met her before. She's a very special fox.
Aww.
You can say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know the first thing about magic and such like. Except for Anya's lingonberry pancakes.
You're so cute.
Kitsune, Plato, what are you doing here?
I won't let you go through there by yourself, silly boy. This tree smells funny. Your path will take you to a place that not even I know. You are definitely going to need my help.
My parents used to tell me about the first tree walkers. They said a tree walker is someone who will help others when they're in need. You are a tree walker, Jerry. I'm nothing but a simple mailman. But perhaps I can be a tree walker too.
I'm so glad I won't have to do this by myself.
Yeah, so
Right,
am I.
Jerry. Let's get it over with. Whoever's disturbing the worlds will have to answer for it. I want to return home.
I want my friends to wake up again.
Yeah.
And I want everything to be okay again. Everything.
Yahoo! Sheesh.
Plato? Kitsuna? Where did they go? They were walking right next to me. Where am I now? It's dark, but light here at the same time. The air feels electric somehow. All the little hairs on my arms are standing on end.
Sheesh. A pass.
Or maybe this way. Is this the right way?
No, but we went there in the beginning. It must be that one.
This way. Maybe.
Nope.
This might be the path. Is this the right way?
Nope.
Or maybe this... Oh man, I think I'm moving in circles. I wish I knew what to do. Maybe I can get through to the Marquis or the old magician from here after all.
Jerry,
Hello?
Jerry, so far I haven't been able to advance to the clearing. I need to be careful and not lose sight of my goal. My waking mind is starting to dream, to dissolve. Zaroff denies me access, but you appear to be closer to him already.
But I'm stuck here. What can I do?
You are between the worlds, just like me. But while Zaroff is misdirecting my spirit, he is leading your body astray. Zaroff's curse is strong. I know only one who wields enough power to help you here, between the worlds. A dangerous magician. Take this.
This looks familiar.
You need to summon him, like you did once before. Even if we may all come to regret it. But when you ask him for help, do not show any weakness.
Hello?
Oh.
Old magician?
Are we gonna summon the Marquis
He's gone.
Bimoro?
Alone again. What was that noise?
Ah, that would be
Ah.
me,
Not another crow?
Raven.
Not another... Wait, you can talk.
Some even say I talk too much.
Hello?
Ah,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
of course. You're right in front of me, aren't you?
What kind of place is this?
You're at the threshold between dream and reality.
Dream and reality?
Dreamers come to visit my clearing in their dreams. Everyone knows how to get to this place. A sleeper knows the way. Wah!
But I'm not asleep, and I can't find the way.
That makes two of us. A voice just now said that you could ask someone for help.
Yes, but how?
He said that you've done it before. Somebody came here once to meditate about his past. He thought up this wheel.
What wheel?
This wheel. If you turn the wheel, the crossroads will show you paths that are hidden deep in your soul. Places you have seen. Places you are going to see. And places that have shaped your life. Even if you never realized it, perhaps it can help you. But they are not true paths, just windows or images. I don't know much about these things. I'm only a raven.
I'll keep trying.
Good luck.
Okay.
The paths have changed. How very strange. They're not even paths anymore. Almost looks like windows to different places.
Campfire.
Ooh, a cozy campfire. I think there's even someone sitting there. Whoever they may be, I'm going to borrow a log of wood. Ouch! Hot! Now what? There's nothing to light it. Ow-wee! I almost burnt my fingers. Before I start a fire, I should know exactly what I need it for. That's one of the cannons belonging to the guards of Mousewood. It looks like I
know
might
what to
be
do,
able to
but
stick in my
I'm
hand
not sure
from
how
here.
to do it yet.
How strange, indeed. I now have a handful of black powder.
See, I know what to do! You don't know what to do? Seriously?
I think I saw this bridge before. On television. Looks like nobody lives in those houses anymore. Almost like my home, the last time I saw it. He looks familiar. Hello, old friend. He reminds me of home.
We are gonna make carrot flame.
Eve! Oh! Hands off. Hey, this is the dwarves' locker. And it is still locked. This stone looks like the one by the brook near the Temple of the Moths. A tree walker symbol has been carved onto it. The same symbol I drew on the face of the rock toad. Is that a wire cutter? Looks like someone tried to stuff it in the case. I'm not planning on dragging that thing along. I think it's stuck in the ice.
Okay, we need to get the carrot flame again. Flame.
Heave! Oh! This is where the...
Not Swift Acorns. Acorns!
Isn't that
We need
the
acorns.
Mousewood Town Hall? I think I... Ha! I swiped it. Funny. They're so small. Looks like I'm no longer the size of a mouse. I hope this won't plunge the people of Mousewood into an acornomic crisis. Oh well.
I agree.
It's all for a good cause.
True. So we have black powder and acorns.
From here I can see the sea. I can almost smell the salt water. This is really better than TV.
Indeed it is.
He looks familiar. Hello, old. He reminds me of...
Mysterious Raven, I need to talk to you.
Who are you?
If you want a name, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I'm only a raven. Actually, I live in the clearing of the first tree.
The clearing of the first tree. That's where I need to go. Do you know the right way?
I can't find it myself. Everything's changed here, especially with all those strangers hanging around now.
You live in the clearing of the first tree?
Yes.
But I thought the first tree wasn't a real tree. How can anyone live there?
That's easy. Everyone leaves behind a memory when departing from the clearing of the first tree. A raven like me visited the clearing in a dream. When he left, I stay behind as a memory of the tree.
So you're just a memory?
Just? I think that's a whole lot. The first tree remembers many things. Even after its time had ended, it remained rooted in the woods. It knows the secrets of the forest.
Who did you see here?
First, there were 4 strange-looking lizards who followed a tall man into the clearing. From the opposite direction, next came a rabbit with funny eyes.
The Marquis!
I flew after him, but he entered your world. I could not follow him there.
Why not?
Because I come from here, from the memories of the first tree. There is no place for me outside of dreams. If I were to enter your world, something or someone would be lost in my place. But there are a few who can move about in your realities without disturbing the balance. They animate rocks and plants, and thus walk between dream and reality.
Oh, I think I know someone like that.
Okay.
I'll keep...
Good luck.
2 hours later.
Let's see, because I
Maybe
am.
it'll work
My
here
brain
as
is
well.
tired. Yeah, my brain is tired.
Now, I used the powder to draw the symbol. I hope this counts. Yes, but I think that...
Oh.
Okay. Yes, that, but I think that... It's in. Also in. Also in. I think some ingredients for the crossroads spell are still missing from my mug.
Yes, a carrot.
Okay, now everything is in. I think I've got everything I need. I wonder if it'll work, even though I've modified the recipe a little.
Hopefully. You just need to take the burning stick.
Ouch! Hot! Now what?
Let's see if this works.
This had better work.
Whoa!
Your name. Tell me your name.
I'm Jerry. Jerry Hazelnut.
Jeremiah. Jeremiah Human. How were you able to summon me to this place?
I drew a circle of powder on the crossroads.
Very few have knowledge of this ritual. It takes inner strength to complete it successfully. Only the strong are worthy of our magic. Walking between worlds, I can see strength within you. So why did you call me?
The old magician said I should ask you for help.
Aro Molina. That is why your spell did not release me. That is why I am still trapped in the crystal. Of course, he allows me no more than these few words. But even that is a miracle. What you are doing must be very important to him.
I need help so I can find the Great Zarov.
Zarov. He dares to leave his world? I never thought he could be that strong. Maybe I was wrong about him.
I'm stuck here. All the paths are leading me in circles.
This place is now a trap, leading back to itself. A dark spell must have been cast. Whoever cast it must have had a brilliant teacher.
But how do I get out of here?
A trap like this always has a way to allow the one who set it to pass through it unharmed. I sense that you are carrying a magical coin. The spell it bears is very familiar to me, but it is not perfect. I just bestowed a gift upon you. The coin will now show you the path when you carry it through this place. Follow its light, but you must take heed. Wandering aimlessly in this place forever might be a mercy compared to what awaits you when you follow the coin's lead.
Who was that? A friend of yours?
No, I don't think so.
You might want to try what the masked magician told you. You will no longer need these places. I hope you find your way to the clearing, although I would much prefer to keep chatting with you.
2 hours later.
Here, this is... Or maybe this...
I did it! Holy shit!
The clearing of the first tree.
I see a volunteer who would like to participate in this magic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give him a hand? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a volunteer. With my clairvoyance, I looked right into your heart. He sent you. A child. Jeremiah, I was once just like you. Then I faced the cruel reality. The facts. I became a grown-up when he locked me out of those incredible worlds. But our world is not a place for magic. No matter how brilliant you are, success is impossible. But I'm sure he didn't tell you that.
Nothing is impossible.
Only for him. You will soon realize that. He should never have sent you. He will soon come to realize his mistake. Perhaps he will grieve for you more than he did for me.
What a lame performance.
You still have much to learn. The audience, they love only me. But we have wasted enough time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am banishing this boy into the wood of the first tree.
No!
And that, honorable audience,
That it?
is magic! Is magic!
Nah.
Jerry, can you hear me? We haven't got much time. My magic isn't strong enough to ward off Zarov's curse for long. He banished you into the first tree. I tried to shield your mind from the clutches of his black magic as best I could. Do not falter, Jerry. Be on your guard. Zarov's spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree. Others must be trapped in its magical wood as well. Go and find them. Do not succumb to fear, Jerry. You must not give up. Must not give up. Not give up. Give up.
Must give up. You must give up.
No.
Where am I? I must have fallen asleep.
The lazy boy fell asleep right in front of a portal tree.
And he wants to be a tree walker?
What a sacrilege.
Ah. Plato?
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
Strangers? But I am Jerry. He thinks that cardboard figure is me, and he doesn't remember me at all.
Aha.
What wretch is this, daring to disturb the quiet of the woods?
The toad croaked angrily. It really didn't like being woken up.
Oh, it's a gigantic toad from the forest.
Silly little Jerry was actually dumb enough to approach a dangerous, gigantic monster toad.
I should talk to it. Maybe it knows how I can get out of here.
An excellent idea. Silly little Jerry is completely befuddled.
But that's right. There are more important things right now. The toad's breathing rather... No wonder, it's got these ugly posters. I'll try to tear off the post.
I'm going...
It won't let me get any closer.
You...
You want to hitch a ride on my bike, but I need to deliver the mail.
Jerry didn't care what the frog said because he was too lazy to walk.
What?
What? But it wasn't like that at all. These chestnuts are huge. Won't let me get any closer. The things are totally useless like this. The things are... It won't... It won't let me get any... Nothing.
I don't know.
It won't let me get any closer. I don't think I... That's a really good idea.
Yes.
Guess you can't hear me. It won't let me...
You mean I'm a
What
lousy
have we
friend?
here?
Because
Looks
I
like a
won't
script
give
for
you
me.
my
The
bike.
Curse of Zaroff. Silly little... I am not silly.
Hated by all wood,
No, that's a...
an obnoxious moocher through and through.
That's not true.
Finally trampled to death by the angry rock toad.
Who would write...
What a crybaby!
Nothing is like it seems.
You must
The spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree.
just give it up.
The lizards. Zaroff.
Hooray for Zaroff!
I must stop Zaroff.
Woohoo! Jerry!
Curses. Silly.
Friends must help one another. Friends must help one another.
Ugh.
Silly little Jerry had never seen their point.
Ugh. No.
Wussy boy!
Hey! Come up here yourself and fight your way through the shrubbery. Huh, knew it. I don't think... Nothing. It won't let me... I bet they fit exactly into the toad's nostrils. It won't let me...
Ugh.
It won't let me... That won't work. Two large boulders.
That were much too heavy for puny little.
Huh, I'll... See? Oh, I'm almost right.
Friends must help one another.
I wonder what the switch does. It switches on the light.
Huh.
Surprise. Hello?
Hello there, Luminance Lighting Service. How may I help you?
A good friend of mine would like to be back in the limelight.
Who's the lucky guy then?
A large toad, here on stage.
Very well. I can see illuminating this gentleman will be a truly daunting task. This looks like a job for a Limelight Deluxe.
You mean I'm a lousy friend because I won't give you my bike?
The chestnuts went pretty far up his nostrils.
Take your hands off me, human. I ought you.
Yes.
My mind is clearing. I was willing to squish you.
Yes.
But the spell that fogged my mind is now broken. I will now return home to the streams of time.
Isn't that good enough for you?
Of course. I didn't mean it that way. Oh, Jerry? Jerry, where have you been?
Where have I... The three of us were in the dark tunnel. And then
Oh, just as long as you're doing all right.
I was about to say the same.
Friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
Ha! Screw it! Blew it!
Hey!
Right now.
What's going on here? Where did Plato go?
Unfortunately, Plato, the clumsy amphibian, recently had an accident with his bicycle.
Oh, really?
He broke all his frog legs on an oak while being forced to deliver a useless letter for a certain Jerry Hazelnut.
Ha ha! Mean, miserable bitch bait.
Hey, look who's here.
Spotting tater nose bogey.
Maybe he can help me. Nothing. But that's...
The most beautiful top hat, Jerry.
No, I didn't mean that.
The fine leather, the sophisticated cut, the high-quality workmanship, and most of all, the fact that...
I mean the poster.
The fact that the top hat was much bigger than Jerry's own frustrated the silly...
A clear case.
The curse of... Let's see. Without hesitation, Jerry accepts the leprechaun's gold, and in return gives up his hopeless fight. He ceases to live?
Never gonna happen.
Hey, a four-leaf clover. It's firmly nailed to the ground. There's no way I can rip it out.
Don't you touch me, Shamrock. You no good numpty.
Nothing.
Ha! First you wanted wishes, and as if I hadn't... Oh, right here.
Immediately, the end.
I'm not gonna do that.
But gold is the most stable investment of all. Go ahead, boy. Draw your last breath.
Blinded by the... Wait. Almost. Just one moment. Head hurt already?
A little, yes.
Ha!
I'll just carry on then. Another one of those...
Which this...
Really?
Yes.
Really? I can't reach any... Some sandbags hanging there.
Oh, faith be gorra. This reminds me of the famous Irish troll boxer, Crondo McCrusher. Strong as 10 bulls he was. He always had punch bags dangling from his ceiling as well, but they weren't filled with sand.
No? What then?
12-year-old boys he caught in the forest.
Right.
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Do you really want to know how deep that rabbit hole goes?
Excuse me?
You're about to uncover.
Fine by me. A lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so
Pathetic.
Oops.
No! Ouch! The lovely shamrock. It came off.
I'm sorry. I think I ruined the lawn.
Oh, begorra! What was that?
A stock fluctuation? No, not with gold. Oh my God! What was that? A stock? No! Ouch! Oh no! Me gold! Me gold!
There! Now I can reach the top hat.
Ha! Jerry's lethal trap is sprung, and he steals the poor leprechaun's much more elegant top hat.
Shut up.
I just want to get...
Dirty thief!
Well, who cares?
Me gold! My... Nothing but worthless plastic chips. Curses. By all the snatty snot-noses of all the peat bog banshees. If it isn't, young Jory, the plumber. Looks like you're rid me of my delusion, boy. Thank you ever so kindly. I surely owe you. Should I turn someone into a sheep to stop this madness? No!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. And O'Donnell doesn't like to be beholden to anyone. This wish is on the house. Hail and rain and wafts of mist.
Thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
The curse I was under is broken. I'm going home. And O'Donnell is born for freedom. You remember that, you ugly conniving whisperer.
Right. Up to the tree nail we go. That's how you do it. So every stage must have a prop scene, so to say. Kitsune!
The land of volcanoes, sharp swords and man-eating fox spirits. What a beautiful place to fail in, Jerry thought.
Just give up, bonehead.
Hey,
I'm a fox, I swear.
Kitsune.
You are trapped in a human's body. No mask can hide that, Kitsune.
But
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
Even if that were the case, why aren't you changing back?
I tried to change back. It just won't work.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Please help me.
I shall heal you, or devour.
Kitsune? Kitsune! She...
We have. There cannot be anything. And even if there were, we would break their heart, biting their flesh or biting their soul.
Louder!
But how?
But how?
Foolish boy. But she
is his!
Another one of...
A completely...
Oh, stop it already. My mum always says, fool me to... The Guardian's in the way.
I will bite.
I had better keep... Great. And you, the curse of Zaroff. Little Jerry won't give up.
He kept bothering the foxes incessantly.
Until they grew tired of the immature smart aleck and devoured him, bones and all.
Ouch!
Sorrow flyers. Ah.
I'd better take... Huh,
Illusion spell.
I don't... I don't think... It doesn't... Not now.
Oh, there's somewhere here, but where is it?
2 hours later.
Hey, it's starting to vibrate in my hand. And it sounds just like the wind blowing through that hollow stump.
Okay. Can that help me?
Let's see what happens when I hold this thing against the bell.
My ears!
Kitsuna! She can't hear me.
Jerry, why don't you just leave? I will always remain a fox.
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? I shall have all humans suffer for this.
I'm a fox.
You may wish to.
Let's see what happens when I
know
hold
what
this
to
thing
do.
I hope she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna?
Jerry?
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? I shall have all.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be. I shall.
Jerry!
Quick, Kitsuna, run away!
You belong to us!
No.
I will always be a...
And Jerry's sound carrier shattered in his backpack.
Oh, great. The sound... Kitsuna?
Jerry,
Humans and fox.
but if he...
You may. I shall. Oh.
Kitsuna, he will keep you forever.
Jerry, I will always remain...
I know, and that's a good thing. You are you. You are a fox.
I am a fox.
Yes.
Foxes fight.
Young Kitsune, I am but a blind guardian. But my mind once again sees clearly. I owe you my thanks, human. Be a friend to her.
Yeah! That's how you do it.
Friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
True people. Woo! That was the last one. Has to do with the mobs. Right. Or in the cold north.
Where am I now? Ice everywhere. And water. as far as the eye can see. Ugh, the wind is very cold.
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on Earth.
Vacation?
That, cheering loudly, he tore off his clothes and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Jerry on the rocks!
I'm beginning to think you don't care about me at all.
Mr. Hazelnut, I resent your attitude. The only thing I care about is art. But you just won't follow the script.
Yes, please.
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur! Now, where were we? The mighty polar whale broke through the ice behind Jeremy, and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
You have made a brave effort.
Wow.
You even advanced to the edge of the eternal ice. But you cannot withstand the cold. It is time to give up.
Nope.
To let go. Join me as I slide into the dark, cold waters under the ice.
I know how everything.
Gigantic candy cane.
Jerry couldn't resist.
You just want my tongue to freeze to the thing.
Exactly. Finally, you've read the script. Go right ahead, then.
No. I'm going to save the code for later.
Exactly.
Oh, the boy is just too smart for you.
Quiet!
Sugar highs. How on earth,
Jerry held up the in an instant.
Gil?
What am I supposed to do now, exactly? Because I can't get off the stage.
Ice flows and water as far as the eye can see.
Jerry was fascinated by the relentless cold of the Arctic Sea. The sight of its icy waves alone was enough to make Jerry shiver uncontrollably.
Great, another script.
The magnum opus of the fantastic
Magnum
Zaroff.
doofus?
A first-class literary stroke of genius, you ignoramus.
The title is The Curse of Zaroff, fourth and final act.
A masterpiece of simplicity.
Jerry was at the North Pole, it was cold, he was freezing.
Just like really being there. It's so authentic.
Jerry was snowed in and frozen. Everyone was happy about that. The polar whale sang with joy.
What a beautiful end.
Oh!
Tragic.
The Christmas tree. Mum always bakes delicious mince pies.
Young boy, it painfully reminded him of the fact that his mother would never...
This is just low!
The curse and all that is all right, but dragging his mother...
Disgusting!
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better if I take down the decorations.
Huh.
How on earth did...
Jerry held... In an instant, the polar whale leapt out of the water, burying the boy beneath his gigantic...
Gills? Whales are mammals, you know.
How embarrassing.
I know I'm supposed to use this to think. What did I have to do before? Think. Come on. Oh, take that out. Can I combine them, maybe? Well, apparently I can.
Ho ho ho! Now I have a very festive fishing rod. I bet this is how Santa fishes.
Yeah, maybe.
How on earth?
Jerry,
Okay.
I don't want to fish. You know, I bet if Santa ever goes ice fishing, he takes along plenty of warm milk and cookies. Right, let's see what happens.
the polar whale had taken the bait and dragged the wimpy boy down into the icy depths.
Just a cable?
Ah, that's an evil,
Electric! It looks electric!
Yes, that's it. A wicked...
That's about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck and zap me with a lethal electric shock.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old to create your art for you. The cable loops back there to where all the wind is coming from. Wait, why am I saying back there when I'm clearly on an ice floe in the middle of the ocean?
Good point.
I'll just pull on the cable. Hey, look! It's a wind machine. I don't want to fix. I see. Looks like the fan's direction can be changed.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would chop up your delicate fingers.
Baloney.
Huh. Lit it off! Woo! That was awesome!
That is much better.
Yippee!
Thank you, little lamb walker.
No, no, no!
Our nightmare is now over. But many are still dwelling under the curse of darkness. You have got to help them.
But I'm nothing but a herring.
And Zaroff is a mighty whale!
Really?
I'm way too small.
That is exactly your strength, little land walker.
How?
Woohoo! Jerry! You can do it, Jerry!
Quiet!
We believe in you, Jerry!
Go, Jerry!
I shall now dive home. Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
Okay.
I will stop Zaroff. I will stop him.
Curses.
What am I supposed to do now?
Great, another script.
The magnum opus.
Great.
The magnum opus of the fantastic Zaroff.
Oh, I can go there now. Okay. I didn't see.
No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail.
Yep.
He realized that this was all just a dream that he and his friends were trapped in. He understood that he was able to change the dream
But...
because it was his dream.
but you can't.
The unfriendly man congratulated Jerry.
Congratulations, boy. You did it.
And was suddenly much nicer than before.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry. Boy, this was weird, but you kept on top of it. Absolutely awesome.
The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jerry Hazelnut!
Hey, hey, hey.
Encore!
Awesome.
And finally, Jerry woke up.
Yes.
No. No! This is impossible!
We're back in the clearing.
The audience? Oh, are they spirits?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them here.
Why are they so angry?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious. They could forget their way back in their blind rage.
And then?
Then they would just become empty spirits haunting the dreams of others. Hitadama.
Watch out, Jerry!
It came from over there.
Zarov. You, calm down the dreamers. I'll take care of Zarov.
But, Jerry!
He's right. You can sing, can't you?
Well, yes, but...
Oh! Oh. Fantastic team! Woo! That was awesome! Time for the final duel, I suppose.
Now where did Zarov get to?
You defeated the lizards, removed the nails. The Marquis chose you well. Now, show me what you're made of, Tree Walker.
Jerry, defend yourself. The magician is ready to do whatever it takes. Watch out! When two spells of the same kind clash, they will create great magic energy for a few moments. Try to take advantage of that. When two spells of the same kind, try to take it.
Come on. Come on, Gary, we can do this. Oh, Jesus!
Excellent. You repelled his spell with the nail and rendered it harmless. Zaroff lost one of his spells.
Yes! Okay. I concentrated then. Okay. Oh, this is easy.
Oh no!
Well done. You repelled his spell with the nail and rendered it harmless. Zaroff has only 2 spells left now.
Oh, I'm so concentrated.
Oh no!
Excellent. Now Zaroff has only 1 remaining spell.
Yeah, the red one. Ha! Yes! Come on! That was his last spell!
You took everything I had. For this I shall...
no. You, it is you.
You did it, Jerry. Zaroff used his magic against you and lost.
I didn't mean to do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
Who's the boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zaroff did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
Who is he? What does all this mean?
The great Zaroff. One of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him.
No.
Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist. He was one of us, a magician. Zaroff was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he was just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zaroff and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zaroff became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, and helped wherever help was needed. They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them. And when it did, the Marquis was the first to start doubting the ideals of the tree walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world from whence he came. He took away his ability to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him.
Oh, damn.
Zaroff became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the great Zaroff, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zaroff fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. And when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium Squamata, the lizards. ' false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members of the Consortium. They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zaroff's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One. He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had trained Zaroff. I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zaroff entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker. He set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zaroff. He answered your call. The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zaroff now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zaroff. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father. As though through a revolving door, the Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds, and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor. An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first tree. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker, more than the first tree of Mousewood needing Jerry's help. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, the Marquis slowly turned and lifted his hand as if to wave goodbye.
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you,
came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree. And the boy knew the Marquis, the tree. He would remember him.
A bit sad.
When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while, an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the Treetop Festival, the celebration of friendship and courage, was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training.
Woohoo!
In honor of the tree walker, Jeremiah Hazelnut, the rabbit's apprentice.
Well, everyone. This is the end. The end of everything. I know. This episode was very long. I thought the ending was come very much sooner, but it didn't. I'm sorry for that. But I think this makes up for it. Maybe you liked it. Oh, I can talk to people.
Mr. Spitzbait, what are you doing here?
Well, I heard that in your honor they were holding the Treetop Festival earlier this year. So, naturally, I turned right around and came back. You must tell me all about your adventures.
And you tell me about yours.
Oh, you'll come and see me soon. I brought some lovely kelp tea from the coast. Isn't this a grand table? We put it together yesterday in a hurry.
Very stylish, boys.
And it was great fun, too. Yes, diligent work is fun. You again.
I love the Treetop Festival. I come here every year. I have this magic premonition that you will not be the last apprentice the people of Mousewood acknowledge in this fashion.
Oh! Hello.
Greetings, Jeremiah. The portals have recovered.
You can go home now, Jerry. Are you ready?
I want to stay a little longer.
I want to stay a little longer.
Come see us when you're ready.
Hi, Conrad.
They are holding the Treetop Festival unusually early this year, but sometimes it's a really good thing to revive old traditions. This is the most fun I've had in ages.
Glad to hear it.
Jerry, I heard you're about to leave us. I hope you'll visit us again soon.
Sure, I live just around the corner. Well, so to speak.
Really? How far's that on a bike?
Just a portal away.
Oh, well then you'll have to show us your home soon.
And, how's your experiment with the exploding cookies going?
Plato, my little cream puff, was really impressed.
Ribbit!
But we won't know what the folk of Mousewood will think until next weekend. That's when I'll start selling them.
Sounds great.
Yes, we've been very lucky lately. Sometimes I even dare to hope that old Uli will come back.
Hope you like the cupcakes too.
Nah, I don't really go for sweet things. They're not good for the teeth either. Yummy carrots, on the other hand. I could gorge on those all day.
Somehow, I'm not surprised. Then why don't you order a carrot cake from Anya next time around?
Is that supposed to be funny?
Hey, is it true that you saw the fox?
Yes, and I befriended it.
cool is that? Much cooler than my stupid violin.
Hello.
Here
Stand by.
they all go again, drinking our juice. Typical. Bah! They have good taste. Whatever would they do without us wood dwarfs, eh?
True.
Here's our tree walker now. I hope I can interview you soon. Then you can let us in on how you tamed the lizards, chased off the crows, and defeated the evil magician.
Okay, but
No false modesty, please. You've got a good face for the radio.
Yeah, no place at
Hey,
all.
youngster, remember, just because your apprenticeship is finished, that doesn't mean you're a master now, you whippersnapper. Age and experience form the stainless foundation there is. Don't you forget that. And now let's celebrate. Here's to you.
Yahoo!
Isn't it amazing how my friend can dance? I wish I could dance like that, but I look snazzier.
Have you seen my son by any chance? He wrote me a letter saying he wants to retire to Coconut Palm Islands.
would you believe it?
Just as I said. He's a born comedian. I bet he's sitting behind some mushroom, thinking up new material for our show.
He's on the Coconut Island now. Time to go home.
I love that I come here. I have. Greeting the port. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Time to end it all
Yes,
now, so.
I'm ready.
And I'm going to come with you.
Are you actually my father or something like that? That would be
My
something.
father, my mother, will they be back?
They already are.
Oh, that's Kitsune!
Cherry, we've been waiting for you for an hour. I've had to stop your dad from eating the entire blackberry pie himself.
I was hungry. I feel like I've been on my legs forever.
Me too.
And that's all Jeremiah could say. The fox girl still claims that he cried.
That's so not true.
Thus Jeremiah Hazelnut returned home, and thus ends our story.
Well.
But with every ending, other stories begin. They are like waves in the ocean, always in motion, spilling over and intertwining. Some stories tell of huge problems we create for others that can barely be solved, even with courage, especially when you're nothing but a tiny mouse. But perhaps someone is going to step up. And then there are scary tales as well. Secret, forbidden ones that you can only tell behind closed doors. Are you suddenly cold too?
Who was that boy?
Ooh.
My friend's apprentice. Thank you for helping him. He broke Zarof's curse.
I underestimated Zaroff, and that boy too. Will you finally free me from this prison, so that I may once again protect the portal worlds? This kind of thing must never happen again.
You know that this is impossible, old friend.
Nothing is impossible.
Marky the Holo? What? 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 Oh, okay. Fine. Not gonna say anything. But oh my god, this has been the Night of the Rabbit, everyone. Yes, it has. It's been pretty long. Maybe shorten a little bit. And I mean a little bit. This is gonna be a long episode. Long final episode. I'm gonna miss the Night of the Rabbit. I do. I actually gonna miss this. But with a new game gone, another one approaches. So all I can say now is I do hope you like this journey that you've been with me, seeing the Night of the Rabbit. I really love the story. There's so much I want to see sort of an expansion on. It's gonna be fun to see if they ever do it in the future. I don't think they will, but this is not a new game either. This is from 2013, so yeah. They have a lot to do in that case. But for now, this little magician is saying goodbye. I do hope you have a very fantastic day. You will find me here on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. If you have any suggestions on what you want me to do, react to something, play anything, do whatever, write it down in the comments down below. I do hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye!